Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don Channel. We're here off of Michael Way and Cheyenne Avenue here in northwest Las Vegas. This guy has a speaker up to his head and is talking to it. We are just west of Rancho. That's the major north-south artery here in town. Well, that is closest to us here. You see the dumpsters lining the roadway here, along with the speed humps up and down. It is 113 degrees outside right now. At least that's what the car says. A lot of folks sitting outside. See these little apartment buildings in here? Well, they're not so little. A lot of glass in the roadway here. That Jeep Cherokee's had some windows broken out. And over here on our right. And yeah, just one, maybe even half block off of Cheyenne here at Michael Way. We're gonna make a right here onto Cheyenne and head eastbound. Just as soon as we can. We're at 5300 west. For our friends following along at home in your preferred map app. About 4 p.m. here in the afternoon. And looks like we got the right away here. See some homes lining Cheyenne here at Michael Way. 3-minute car wash, it says there. This is Rancho here in front of us. Rancho is a major north-south artery here in town. It really cuts more northwest-southeast, but so you encounter both your east-west arteries and your north-south arteries, which tends to be a little much, right? When you're trying to get from one end of town to the other, you have to encounter all routes of traffic. Now heading southbound on Rancho, you have the North Las Vegas General Aviation Airport over here on our left. Try and zoom into it over there. And the tower is out there, right there. And again, that's general aviation. It'd be nice if we had commercial flights in and out of there. It'd be a lot easier than trying to get in and out of Las Vegas International Airport. That route is, that airport is a real pain in my humble opinion. I know some people like it, but I guess if you've been to other airports and you have seen the way they run other airports, this one is just not very efficient. And I just saw in the news this week too, they said that there was that Vegas has the most delays of almost any airport in the country. I would tend to believe that. There's always something going on that's delaying flights down there at the airport. We'll wait for our turn here at Decatur Boulevard. And we got the green light here, so we will proceed. Decatur gets broken up here because of the airport. So it kind of merges with Rancho here for a half mile maybe, not even maybe a quarter mile. And then breaks off to the right and heads back northbound again. True northbound. A Rebel gas station in here with a 7-Eleven over on our left. Aviation buildings over here off to our left. And Airport Drive right here in front of us. This is again Business Route 95. So it's the local surface street using the US 95 designation. We are Sunshine and Tailwinds Cafe, open daily here. 7 A to 8 P on the left at the North Las Vegas Airport. I've never been there, Sounds like a pretty interesting little place. You got a budget suites up here on the right. Caring Hands Adult Day Service. They have an adult daycare. I'm not familiar with that. This is Smoke Ranch Road, formerly known as Cary. Well, actually it becomes Cary on the, yeah, see the sign on the right says Smoke Ranch, and on the left it's Cary on the overhead mast there. So this is the dividing line between the two. And then here is the former location of Fiesta Casino Hotel. COVID knocked this thing out completely, and it is now gone. It used to be a huge, and this is Lake Mead Boulevard, and you had Texas Station over here on the other side, but that's gone now too. In fact, they were doing COVID tests for folks during 2020 there, during the whole COVID thing, right in that dirt lot, but it was a parking lot at that time for Texas Station, and they were doing the COVID testing in there. And then COVID came, and then went, or whatever, and then they just decided they were not going to reopen them. So they demolished it, and they're selling the land. Undoubtedly, they'll get a developer to come in here. Wildfire Casino over here on our right. I've not been in there, so I can't tell you anything about that. Steak and shrimp from $10.99. Sourdough Cafe at Arizona Charlie's, it says there. Oh, we've got an accident here on the right with a tow truck coming in. Melody Lane. At this intersection with Melody Lane. Oh boy, we're gonna get blocked here by the tow truck. Yeah, got an accident here on the right. Not seeing much of the damage. Looks like it's on the left side of that GMC and the Chevy there. Utility work ahead, begin work zone. Work zones everywhere. One of the few places right here, you actually have a sign here in the median that shows what the next light is going to be, and it says Vegas Drive right there. Doesn't happen very often at all. In fact, I think that's like the exception and not the rule at all. So we're going to make a left here on the Vegas Drive, which is also known as Owens Avenue here on the east side of town. You've got a taco truck over here. Looks like it's making quite some money in the meantime. There on the corner. As we get the green light here at Vegas Drive, go ahead and head eastbound here. Hoyos Culiacan, I think, if I didn't chop that up too badly. Some cactus filled with stones here in the medians. So they're trying to dress it up a little bit here. The stones undoubtedly to help weigh it down during all the windstorms we get out here. And more homes over here. That brings us up here to the light at Simmons, which is not quite a major north-south artery. It gets broken up quite a bit. In fact, it gets broken up right here. And another collision, it looks like, over here on our left. I'm not able to listen to police scanners. No one is, because they blocked them out, blocked us out of them after the October 1 shooting back in 2017. Looks like a medical emergency of some sort there. So I'd like to drive around and show you the police blotter, the activity going on, but I can't because I'm not allowed to listen to it. This is Tonopah Drive here. As we continue eastbound. Car reads 106 degrees Fahrenheit out there right now. And that's going to bring us here to Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Locals do tend to call this MLK for short. Which is a major north-south artery here in North Las Vegas. We will wait for our turn here. Got the green light here at MLK. There's a Cox cable and internet building over here on the left that we just passed. That is where a lot of folks go and turn in their cable boxes and things of that nature. Typically they would come out to you and for free and install or whatever you're getting installed, but when you turn your cable box in or you disconnect your service, cut the cord, I believe is the terminology they use nowadays, you have to actually bring it back. They won't send someone out to get their equipment, so you have to bring it into them. This is J Street here in North Las Vegas. Nucleus Plaza, it says there. Archwell Health. That's going to bring us up here to H Street. We have a lot of video of our time on H Street. Feel free to check that out. Bell's Market and Liquor over here on the corner. There's also some gas. They have some gas station in there too. Right there on the corner. And then we get a divided highway here, if you will, for Owens. I believe the north side remains Owens, but this side becomes Harrison while we're on this little division. Now F Street passing over. As you can see the homes lining. Or actually these are in between Owens and Harrison here. There's one right there in front of us. They built some residential buildings here in between the two roads, going diverging directions. C Street. City of Las Vegas, James Gage Park, there on the right. Now crossing over the bridge for the Interstate 15. This is A Street here. And you see the crowd gathered here. We've got some folks, someone is in the middle of the roadway here, up in front of us, just casually walking. There's a Salvation Army here that feeds and houses, or at least feeds folks here. And this is steps away from Fremont Street and the Fremont Street experience. You got a makeshift tent over there. And then that's going to bring us up here to Main Street here in downtown Las Vegas, where we will make a right and show you Main Street. Where we have folks lining the road here, off to your right. And there's a community assistance center there, in addition to the Catholic Charities building here. This is 4 Master Lane here. We have a lot of video of our time on 4 Master Lane. Feel free to check that out. And they've got security out here, so I cannot go in there. So it's kind of a gated community thing there they got. So I cannot go in there. And yes, the homeless community has a gated community here in downtown Las Vegas with security. See the Circa right there, right in front of us. And then that's going to bring us up here to the Paiute Indian Reservation right here off to the right. It's a little sliver of land, but they've leased it out to a lot of different companies, namely this cannabis shop over here on our right, Nubu Cannabis. have a sign there for truck route. This is a truck route. We're going to make a right here onto Washington Avenue. Head back westbound on Washington. Go ahead and get over here. And then that brings us back up here to the interchange with Interstate 15. We're actually going to make a left here on A Street, A for Alpha, right before. We got some folks lining the street here. Looks like a former truck stop sitting here. I want to take a moment very much for joining. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. We cannot stress that enough. We would not be here without you. Please do like, follow, and subscribe to us on YouTube and TikTok. It helps recommend us to other viewers, and it helps the algorithm, especially when you like, follow, share, and subscribe to other viewers. It really helps carry the weight of your voice a lot higher to a lot stronger to other viewers. And as always, check out our shop section of the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. We have these awesome Vegas Don gear shirts and sweatshirts and hoodies and things like that. So we've got the holiday season coming up, maybe something for yourself or a significant other. Excuse me. And as always, please remember, here on the Vegas Don channel, it's the journey. Thanks for cruising with us, folks. We'll see you next time.